How you doing, everyone? It's your boy Graze here with the brand new video, and I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded in the past 2, 3 weeks, 2 months, 4 months, 6 months. Have not uploaded. I don't even remember because I'm just so inconsistent. And blame it on school. That's all I can say. Blame it on school because right now it's spring break, and before spring break, the week before that, it was terrible. A bunch of tests, projects, homeworks, everything that is school related was pushed to that week, and I had to study my butt off, which completely sucked. I had no time to play Xbox, I had no time to do anything, and it was terrible. Honestly, it was. But now that it's spring break, I'm back to playing Xbox and Call of Duty and everything that is video games related. I'm back to doing all that good stuff and forgetting about school and all that stress. But wait a minute. I'm just a freshman. What do I know about stress? Even with these Algebra 2 tests, there's still, yeah, I haven't felt the full experience yet. Um, but before I get into the topic of this video, I just want to say this CUDA, it melts. It is just a complete melting destruction nuke type of gun. Like, you will get nukes easily from this gun if it was an MW2. It's so good. If you look up on websterdictionary.com the definition of CUDA, it's gonna say CUDA. It's a type of gun from Black Ops 3 that melts. Example sentence: when I use the CUDA in evac, it completely destroys the whole team because it's so good and I'm getting all those raps from it. The CUDA is so amazing. There are so few guns, I think overall in Call of Duty history, so few SMGs that I can compare to this CUDA because it's so good. The only guns that I can think of that compared to it was the the Ripper SMG mode, which was, I think, the best SMG overall in COD history. The Ripper SMG or even the AR mode are so good. It has no flinch at all. It kills people pretty fast, I think. Well, the AR mode kills people pretty fast, and even if the SMG is kind of weak, the SMG mode or whatever, it shoots so fast that you don't even care about how weak it is, because it's gonna still kill people in an instant. It's so good. And then the MP7 from MW3, which also was really good. The empty cell from MW3, the ACR, the Type 95, all those three guns were amazing. And the PP90, I'm not sure, the like small little gun with a tank, I think, as a mag or whatever, that one was pretty good too. But yeah, sorry that I'm getting off a bit into this video. And also the Purifier, which I'm using in this game, it is such a good specialist. I'm surprised no one's using it. Like, not no one's using that. Not everyone's using the purifier. It's so good. Like, look at this. You're gonna see the gameplays from it. It just completely melts. Like, literally, because it's flame. It melts everyone. It it like stays there. You use it for 2 minutes at least. It's so long. It that's what she said. I'm sorry. That's what she said myself. But yeah, it stays there for so long. It kills people really quickly, and even like if someone kills you, if you get a little of flame on him, he's gonna burn to death, so you still get the kill. So it's so good. I can't think of any specialist that compares to the purifier. Maybe the war machine, that one's pretty good, or the annihilator. But even those, I don't think can closely be compared to a purifier. It's so good. I'm really surprised not everyone's using it. But yeah, topic of this video, next Call of Duty, which why the whole internet, you can say, or whole YouTube, internet, Twitter, everything is exploding because of new Call of Duty. And why? I don't understand. Why next Call of Duty right now? Why? I don't care about all the leaked information. I'm trying to enjoy this game before like I'm done with it, because it's slowly starting to happen. Like, I'm slowly starting to fade away from this game, starting to play other games. Like, the second DLC didn't even come out. The second DLC out of four of the DLCs didn't even come out, and people are starting to talk about next Call of Duty. Are people really that sick of Black Ops 3, or is it just that people are really that excited or whatever for next Call of Duty? I'm not sure, but it's two things. First of all, is that it's gonna be probably a sequel to Call of Duty Ghosts, which I'll talk about in a few seconds, but I think that's gonna be amazing. And the next is that it's gonna be in space, which mixed feelings. So it's gonna be a sequel to Call of Duty Ghosts. How do I feel about that? I'm actually really excited for that because if you think about it, Call of Duty Ghosts, it was an okay game. It was really balanced. That's what I really liked. It was really balanced. There was no OP gun. You can say like sometimes the MTR-X maybe was OP or the Vector, but if you think about it, there was a bunch of guns that you can use. The SA-805, SC-2010, the MSBS, before the patch, because then after the patch it was complete crap. But yeah, Ghost was really balanced. That's what I really liked it, and also the field orders were really good. But it had its really huge negatives. The maps, which made it really boring. Like, guys, what were you thinking of when creating the map Siege? Stonehaven, like, what were you thinking? Those maps are so bad. They're so big. I never had a TDM match in which it was completely finished, like up to 75 kills. It's not even 100, up to 75 kills. There was never a match that finished from playing Siege. Stonehaven, a bunch of people, it's just a map where a bunch of people camp and snipe and get kills from sniping or IEDs in like those camping areas, which, oh my god, the IEDs. Oh, don't even get me started with those. And here I'm playing an Exodus. And Exodus, it's my least favorite map in Black Ops 3. It reminds me of a map from Black Ops 2. I don't remember which one it was. It was like, not Turbine, but some other map that was like deserty style. I'm not sure. I forgot what it was. It was from a Pumpcake video from Vanos. If you know what, if you guys know who Vanos is and seen his Pumpcake videos from Black Ops 2, that's the map I'm talking about. It reminds me of that, but it kind of reminds me of the brother of that map, the brother that no one likes, the one who's not athletic, the brother who is failing in college, the brother who the parents hate and want him to just leave their house since he's like 42 and he's still in their house, and they're pushing him to find a person to date, but he still can't find someone. Yeah, that type of map. This map, I really don't like Exodus, and rarely anybody chooses this map. And I'm glad for that, because I don't like it. This is the first time, I think, in the history of Black Ops 3 that I went positive in this map. And it's crazy to say since I have a 2.0 KD in this game. That's how much I don't like this map. Like, everyone just goes up there in a little, like, tower section or whatever it is, and like all the chaos happens there. People just camp, put trip mines there, use their bow specialist, purifier specialist there, and just it's terrible. It's not a Call of Duty game. It's not a Call of Duty game that is good for a lot of chaos in one spot of a place. Like I can imagine World of War with a bunch of maps that had a bunch of chaos in the middle, but this with the specialist, no way. That is not gonna work there, Jose. Please don't put it there. But yeah, so Call of Duty Ghosts, it was good, right? And I'm thinking of all the Infinity Ward games. The last Infinity Ward game I enjoyed was MW2. And I got that game after Black Ops 2, because the first game I played, a Call of Duty game, was MW3. And I got it after MW2, and it was still enjoyable. A lot of people played it. It was really fun. Ghost was okay, it just got really boring quickly. But I feel like Infinity Ward can quickly learn from their mistakes from Ghost, what happened to it, and they can quickly fix the terrible kill streaks. Oh, don't even get me with the kill streaks. Literally, the only two kill streaks that were good there was the Maniac, which was actually amazing. I love the Maniac, and the Hero Pilot, which is kind of like, I want to say the Chopper Gunner or something like that from Black Ops, but Black Ops 1. But other than that, the kill streaks were terrible. The Trinity Rocket, oh my fucking god. What was that thing? If I could even get one kill with it, if I could get like even some damage of a person with the Trinity Rocket, I'll be happy. My life is accomplished just from doing that. The score streaks were terrible, and hopefully they make the score streaks better, and the maps were terrible. And those are the two things that are only like really making this Call of Duty not above average. And those two things can easily be fixed, because if you think about it, the DLC maps from Ghost were actually amazing, in my opinion. The Jason map, the Predator map, I only had the first two DLCs, but all those DLC maps were good, except the one with the huge like, nuclear station in the middle. I was okay about it. I think it was Containment, something like that. Like in South America, huge like nuclear container in the middle, which kind of like messed up your UAV or not UAV, minimap reading, like you can look at people, which I don't really like. It was okay, but other than that, they can really easily fix the maps, the score streaks, and boom, there you go, enjoyable COD. That's why I'm excited for it. And like a new Call of Duty Ghost sequel, and it's gonna be enjoyable. Like it has to be for sure, for sure, for sure. It has to be enjoyable. Like it has to be. It has to be. I'm telling you, it has to be. I'm praying to God that the next Call of Duty will be good, or I'm just gonna be playing Battlefield 5 from there on. And then the space thing. It's too early to say that I don't want Call of Duty to be in space, like to be started hating it. Like, holy shit, I'm not gonna be buying the next Call of Duty game because it's in space. Fuck you, Infinity Ward. Screw you. I'm not gonna be playing this new Call of Duty game because it's in space. I already got Halo for that, Mass Effect games for that. Well, it's too early to say. Like, specialists. First when I heard about it, I thought it was a terrible idea. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be chaos everywhere. It's no way it's gonna be like there's no way specialists are gonna fit into this game. But then after playing the beta, I really enjoyed the specialists, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna enjoy this game, Black Ops 3. And you can't really say anything about the space thing. Like you have to first experience it, or at least watch people play it before saying that it's gonna be terrible. Like I honestly think that Infinity Ward are smart enough not to make a game that's going to be not boots on the ground, or at least most of the game not to be boots on the ground, because they know how much most of the professional YouTubers who play Call of Duty don't want the game to be all futuristic movement type of stuff. I'm sick of it. I hate the wall climbing bullshit in what's the map? The really small map everyone plays. I don't remember any of the map names. I honestly don't. I have a terrible memory when it comes to Call of Duty. The only thing I remember is like Call of Duty Ghosts, all the guns in it. But besides that, I don't remember anything else. But yeah, like what I think it's gonna be is that it's gonna be like, for example, they're gonna have a map in the moon, right? It's gonna be a huge dome in the middle of the moon, or like a huge station in the moon, and or on the moon, not in the moon, literally, like on the moon's surface, and most of the time we're gonna be on the space station or whatever, and you're gonna be boots on the ground since you're inside the space station. The gravity, hopefully, like they're like somehow the mechanics gonna work, and like all the futuristic stuff is gonna make you go boots on the ground because that's what space people do. I don't know, something like that, right? It's gonna be boots on the ground inside the space station, and there's gonna be a little area where you go out of like the boots of the ground and you go float, like float in space. And look at this purifier, man! Holy shit, it's so good! I'm telling you. But yeah, you go float when you go outside the space station. That's very little part of the map. Just you go float, but it's gonna be kind of like Battlefield. Like once you walk out the map, you have like for example 15 seconds to go back in the map before you die instantly from like lack of oxygen, say for example, because your oxygen tank is running low. Which actually that sounds like a good idea. I just thought of this right now. That sounds like a pretty cool idea. So you can't like start hitting it right now. Like you can't start hitting it too early before even hearing the game. Just like hearing the idea it's gonna be in space, and you're like, oh fuck no, no, I'm gonna buy the next Call of Duty. And if that's not gonna get you to buy the next Call of Duty, this is definitely going to. A lot of people are saying, and I'm not 100% sure about, like, none of this I'm 100% sure about, but a lot of people are, like, saying it's going to happen, that there's going to be a pre-order bonus of backwards compatibility MW2 or Call of Duty 4 games bonus for the new next Call of Duty. And if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna play like 5 hours of the next new Call of Duty and just gonna keep on playing the backwards compatibility MW2 game because that's what everyone wants. That's what a lot of people wanted. A lot of people wanted Call of Duty to be backwards compatibility, and if that's gonna happen, holy shit! If Call of Duty, if all these companies, Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, if they make money off of the backwards compatibility, they'll make more money than they'll ever did from Black Ops 2, MW3, and Black Ops 1 and MW2 combined. I'm being dead on serious. They're gonna make so much money off of it. They're gonna make even more money than Advanced Warfare did out of supply drops. Because let's be honest, fuck, what was it? Activision made more money off of supply drop, like 3 times as much more money than actual sale of Advanced Warfare. Not a lot of people bought that game, and even I'm not sure if more people bought Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare. Hopefully, more people bought Black Ops 3 because it's a Black Ops series title, you know. But yeah, and One more thing I wanted to talk about before I leave this video is, are there going to be supply drops in the next Call of Duty? And most likely, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna be like optimistic, like no, fuck no. There's no way, no way, Jose, no fucking way. There's not gonna be supply drops. There probably are gonna be supply drops, and I'm being completely dead on serious or honest. I'm sorry, honest, because Activision are greedy bastards. They're greedy rich bastards. They're like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. $1 million fucking dollar. Well, $1 million dollars change it to trillionth dollar. Their trillionth dollar just want to get their one more dollar from to be a trillionth dollar. They want those supply drops. They make money off of it. Treyarch actually doesn't make money. They don't make shit out of the supply drops. They didn't even have supply drops before the beta. Activision forced them to put in the supply drops, and like supply drops, Advanced Warfare supply drops, I hate it. It was pay to win, pretty much. Like the Battle, Inferno, whatever. You would spend like money, kids would spend money until they got that Inferno, and they would be so happy. They'll be just destroying every lobby. Even if you're a freaking noob, if you have a 0.001 KD, you would still destroy that lobby with the Inferno. But hopefully it'll be just like cosmetic stuff, and it's probably not going to be, but hopefully it's going to be like cosmetic stuff like Black Ops 3 had in the beginning. But later on, they're gonna have weapons. They're gonna have weapons. Activision's gonna be like, yeah, if we're making this much money off of cosmetics, and if we're making this much money off of different skins of the combat knife, like the sword or the wrench, if people are spending $200 on that, why are we not putting in the weapons? Just put in the HG40, whatever it's called. Let's put in a bunch of like crossbows, a bunch of everything. And you know what? The pre-order bonus thing, you won't get it unless you get it off the supply drops. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's your boy Grazier, and I'm out.